welcome to the Henshin Hangout. Look, I got a little snack over here.
She is so cute.
This is Daniel's dog, Brooklyn. Welcome to the Henshin Hangout with Daniel and Darrel over here. Wow, that is a tongue-tying twister.
Yeah, right on.
Daniel and Darrel. But we watched episodes, I believe it was 14 and 15.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dancing, Space Dragon, Palace Castle. And then, hey guys, welcome to the Henshin Hangout. Look, I got a little snack over here. This is Daniel's dog, Brooklyn. Welcome to the Henshin Hangout with Daniel and Darrel over here. Wow, that is these last Daniel and Darrel. But we watched episodes, I believe it was 14 and 15. Dancing, Space Dragon, Palace Castle. And then, hey guys, welcome to the Henshin Hangout. Look, I got a little snack over here. This is Daniel's dog, Brooklyn. Welcome to the Henshin Hangout with Daniel and Darrel over here. Wow, that is these Daniel and Darrel. But we watched episodes, I believe it was 14 and 15. Dancing, Space Dragon, Palace Castle. And then, hey guys, welcome to the Henshin Hangout. Look, I got a little snack over here. This is Daniel's dog, Brooklyn. Welcome to the Henshin Hangout with Daniel and Darrel over here. Wow, that is these Daniel and Darrel. But we watched episodes, I believe it was 14 and 15. Dancing, Space Dragon, Palace Castle. And then, hey guys, welcome to the Henshin Hangout. I got a little snack over here. This is Daniel's dog, Brooklyn. Welcome to the Henshin Hangout with Daniel and Darrel over here. Wow, that is these
episode.
I agree.
I feel like this would have been a better episode if this would focus on the whole team being goofy and stuff like that, you know, rather than just on one person.
But come on, that moment where they did the montage of him not winning.
I mean, that was great. That was fantastic.
They go to that shot of him and he's just in black
like
and white.
on the couch,
I was like, that was so anime.
That was super anime.
Oh
that was great.
My life is nothing. I was like, oh my god, this is so anime. I loved it for that moment. That was fun. But then, like you said, I feel that he is indeed a complex character. Because like the moment where he had to tell Lucky to snap out of it and his whole story about that, dude, that was like, oh, that's so complex.
And so that's why I'm like, I don't like that he got his development in an episode like this. You know, and I feel like his character is so complex. It's like I feel like it didn't have to get dumbed down to this. And it was a silly episode. It was fun. Like in true Sentai fashion, it was a fun episode to watch. But it was just not. I didn't want his character to develop like that.
Yeah. No. So let's talk about what happened in the episode. In this one, the bad guy, El Tijan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Right?
I don't even remember his name.
Is stealing all the luxuries in the world and keeping them for himself. Which, by the way, he's just helping you guys out. He's keeping you guys from spending all your money on stuff.
Right? I mean, he's honestly not doing a lot of good. I mean, he's locking you up, granted, but he's helping you.
Yeah, he's keeping you saving your money.
Hey, yeah, he was saving your money and stopping you from being so luxurious yourself.
But it was a little selfish of him to keep all the luxuries to himself.
He was, man, come on.
But this takes us to Space Ryugu Palace, the luxury resort with some random dude who they show for maybe 20 seconds and then we don't see him ever again.
It was space heaven.
But he had a badass afro.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was...
See,
okay.
I don't like...
Someone better answer that for me right now.
I don't like Sentai episodes like that. Like the Sentai episodes that are really, really Japanese goofy. Yeah. As soon as they did that, I was like, I am not
like they introduce the character, they build it up, and then we never see him.
Yeah, we like, oh my gosh.
I'm glad he wasn't, but I was just...
No, I for one am not glad that he was. I wanted to see, who is this weird golden afro guy? Yeah. This guy looks like it is going to be so much fun. Yeah. Like he's gonna, like... you know, breakdance or something. He's like the Chris Tucker of freaking, what is that movie with Bruce Willis, the maker of Valerian made it, Fifth Element.
Oh, there.
Fifth Element. He is like Chris Tucker from Fifth Element. That's what he showed up as. Yes. And I was like, here it is. It's going to be something great. And what happens? 5 seconds, he's gone. That was it.
Never seen him again.
I was like, Where's my payoff? And I was like, oh, it's going to happen at the end. Don't worry. He's going to show up. He's going to save the episode. It's going to get even more goofy.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Here it comes. Sitting there. And then, oh, son of a... I was so...
Episode's over!
I was so sorry.
No, you're fine.
We were watching this all together, and I was just watching him, like, just lose it.
Yeah. I was pissed. Man, I wanted Golden Afro. That should be my new name. I'm gonna call myself Golden Afro. That's it. I need that.
Change your Instagram handle.
I can't. I've already changed it now.
He's already
Galactica right now. Committed.
Which is great.
Golden Afro is dope.
Great name. But Hammy, Garu, and Naga and Balance all are picked to go undercover. So Garu was finally picked to go in on a mission.
Yes.
And he's just having bad luck. But they did look pretty dang good in their like dapper outfits, like their butler and maid outfits.
Oh yeah.
Balance was looking super smooth.
Super
smooth. And he was eyeing everything.
Yes, he
was like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that.
True to his character. I appreciate
that.
Balance essentially was being a thief. He really was. Everything he walked on, I like that. I like that. All the things he was like, I can steal this. I can steal that. Oh, that's gonna be mine. That's gonna be
that might take a little work, but it'll still be mine.
Yeah, literally. I was like, I thought he was gonna at one time talk about the chair, like, yeah.
The chair.
That's a nice chair.
All right.
So their whole role in this luxury palace is to kind of distract El Tijan, or whatever his name is.
They distracted him, all right.
To distract him with luxuries in order to get in and rescue all of those prisoners in the dungeon or wherever. I don't know where they were, but they were locked up. So my favorite part has to be the first thing they tried. They try and serve him a nice meal, which was like an omelet with ketchup. Like so basic. But the ketchup had smiley face. They try to make it look cute. And Balance and Naga are just like, be tasty.
Yeah, they were delicious.
It was so
delicious.
Yeah. Creepy.
You have to chant it, so this way it was luxurious by doing that. And unfortunately, that made it less.
Yeah, he was like, "What is this? This isn't luxurious. Get these guys away from me." So their plan's not working, and it's all because Garu's experiencing some pretty bad luck.
Yeah.
Every time he got close to El Tijan, I don't remember the dude. The dude.
That's what we're calling
and pressed a button. It would send Spada and Lucky right back out to where they started. So Garu's kind of making this harder for them.
Trapdoor.
It's just like all three of those buttons all activate the same trapdoor.
I was like, man, someone is really bad with wiring. Like, no one's...
That, or it's like maybe he's just forgetful. It's like, I don't know. I do need to activate this more often than most. 3 buttons.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I need. That's control.
It's like it feels a little difference, but it's all the same.
Yeah.
So, how did you guys feel about them using the Pisces Q Club to make sushi?
First of all, that's kind of cruel.
Do you think they just threw that in there?
Huh?
Do you think they threw that in there to use a Q globe? Like,
so
like, oh, okay, we need to get a Q globe in here and use it for something.
So, see, that's the thing. It's like this felt like a throwaway episode where it's like, okay, we have this entire collection of Kyutamas that we need to sell to kids as toys, and here's 3 of them, and you're just gonna try and do something with them.
Yeah.
And it was amusing again, but it was just like, really, guys, you could have done something else with that.
Well, to know that, like, answering the question, to know that apparently they have cues for everything. They even have cues for cross-dressing.
Yes.
Apparently. So I'm like, I guess they're just, hey, you know, like how there used to be the phrase, there's an app for that. Oh, there's a cue for that.
There's a Kyutama for that.
Yeah, that's it. There's a Kyutama for that. Whatever it is, you need it, trust me, it's there. So I don't know, that's just kind of weird to me.
The summoning a fish from the Kyutama just to fillet is kind of cruel.
It's a little cruel. And it didn't work.
Yeah, it also didn't work,
Poor fish has its existence, like you said, just kind of like, oh, yes, this is a bad life. I get to, you know, sit here.
And then he just gets summoned to get thrown onto this faucet-looking dude.
Oh my God.
He's just like, here, take the whole fish. I don't know how to make sushi.
Yeah.
But then Balance's next attempt is magic. And I don't know why he would try to do something that he doesn't know how to do. Like, he's like,
because Kyutama.
There you go.
Like, he failed at magic, unfortunately, but it was a cute moment. I do like when he's like, do you want this?
Yeah. Right.
Here you go. Here you go.
Oh yeah, he just walks over to him.
There you go. That was pretty cute, but
oh, with the pigeon, yeah. I was like, I couldn't remember what kind of bird it was.
It was the pigeon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I like that. I thought that was cute.
It made me laugh.
It made me laugh. And then they move on to the dancing. Didn't know that much.
Oh boy, that's cringeworthy. I mean, we've seen it already before. We've seen them dance at the end of every episode.
What I was talking to Daniel about, you weren't in the room,
okay.
But I was like, okay, if this is what happens when Garu uses Virgo, what happens when an actual girl uses Virgo?
Yeah. Like,
that's what I want to know.
Does it also doll her up, or does it make her into a man?
I want to see this come back again as like a little funny throwback.
Yes.
For like as an actual plot. I think that'd be really funny.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see exactly what happens there. You know, and it's like, oh, what?
We have to infiltrate this place. Oh, here's this. Oh, Virgo. Oh man, no one should ever use that. And then they actually use it, and like Hame uses it, and she's like dolled up in like a Cinderella dress.
Yeah.
And there we go. It's the Cinderella Kyutama.
Yeah.
Well, it was a geisha Cinderella.
Yeah, it was
geisha Cinderella.
Yeah, it was.
Now, how did you feel about them using the Tama dance as their dance? Because I know that you were not a fan.
I'm still not a fan of it.
Of dance.
Cool. They were doing the whole thing, and they did a little
It worked in one episode where they actually used dance to fight the enemy.
Oh yeah.
So that was effective, but this time
it was just a throw-in again.
I love how he pointed out it's not luxurious when a bunch of men dance for me. I love that. I love that because then earlier I don't know if you caught it, but when what's her name sat down when he had her sit down next to him,
the
camera was
that's right.
Camera was off of him, and he was but you could still hear what he was saying. He was like, "Maybe I'll touch your leg," and I was like. Are we watching this?
Kid shows, am I right?
Well, it's kid. Well, touch your leg.
Shows.
You think about it, the level of innocence. You're like, okay, I get it. You know, he could have said something a whole lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Like, maybe I'll even touch your leg.
But it was crazy
like
how subtle that was, and then Baby was gone for like the whole episode.
Oh yeah. Well, I think she was uncomfortable. That's probably what happened.
Which makes sense.
I'm not sitting here after this. This guy's weird. You know, we'll leave now. This guy's weird.
But it makes sense because if she were there, like they had to give a reason for her to get out of there because if she was there, he clearly wanted to see a girl because then Garu uses the Q globe and gets turned into a woman and it works.
It would have been a whole lot.
Pretty lady.
It would have been a whole lot easier if she didn't leave though.
Yeah, because then they would have probably been able to sat over there and press all the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see the quick?
But then it wouldn't have been an episode.
This is true. This is true. So
I would be fine with that.
They finally find something that works against the dude.
Yeah.
And Garu has 2 buttons left to try.
Oh man.
Red and blue. And while we were watching it, even I was like, "Oh, pick the right one. Lucky's always ready, or always lucky.
No,
it's gonna work.
It's gonna be blue."
That's what he said.
Because
Darrel's like, "No, it's blue.
his episode.
Right.
So of course,
I would have laughed though if it was
presses
red.
the blue button. Garu tests his own luck, which was like the moral of this story, and everyone's freed. Hammy's like, it's still there freeing all the people, which I thought that the luxury resort owner was going to show up, but no, he still did not. And it ends on a note where Balance actually steals an object. He stole, you saw that coming because he was eyeball and everything, and it aged, and was like, not that, that thing ages you so much. And of course, Balance opens it, and it's a robot. And so he doesn't make
Guys, I just went through 400 birthdays!
Yay!
Yeah, right?
That fight scene, though, that was glorious. I love that fight scene. Everything about it was great.
Yes.
With the chain, right?
With the whip.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And then they summoned the Megazord, and I was talking about this. Like, I really like the battle, having a battle going on the ground, and then having another Megazord battle happening
up top.
Up top, yeah. And it was just, it's such a nice aesthetic. They did this in a previous season, Go Busters. I don't know, you're probably not familiar. But they did that a lot. But seeing it in this season with all the bright colors and all the ridiculous choreography, gorgeous.
It was, that scene with the whip chain was really good. I completely agree.
It was shot well.
It was shot really
well. I loved it.
So I thought that the battle scene was pretty satisfying.
Right.
Like, I thought they did a good job. Overall, the episode, even though it was weird, had some good moments.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean.
I mean, out of 5 Q globes, what would you guys rate it? Darrel, I'll let you go first.
3.5, teetering on 4.
Okay.
Because like I don't like episodes like this, but it was amusing. It made me laugh.
Yes.
And then the fight was very redeeming. So.
It was. That one moment was redeeming for most of the episode.
Yeah.
And Darrel, or Daniel, sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely, I guess I'm going to be harsh. on this one. I'm giving it a 4.
Harsh!
I loved it. I was like, no, I loved it. Actually, it was a pretty good episode. It wasn't one of my favorites. I've had one of my favorites already. So this definitely was a good solid 4. It made me laugh. I didn't expect a goofy episode, and usually goofy episodes are kind of like, great, I've got to go through all of this as far as an episode, like how Darrel felt.
Yeah.
But I actually was like...
The cheese factor is very...
Oh, dude, it's so much. It weighs down on you, but I'm sorry, the cheese factor on this one was literally enjoyable.
That's what I mean. It's like, it was great. I still don't like it, but it was great. Yeah. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed watching this one.
Yeah, so give it a 3.5 as well as Darrel, because although it was like a filler episode, kind of. It was still enjoyable. It had its enjoyable moments, so I liked it. As for the next episode, The Savior of Water, Planet Vela, this one was a lot better.
This one is very plot-driven. This one was like, they found the second globe to the Argo ship.
Yes. And they're like, oh, we can make a vacation out of it. They're like, we'll get the globe, we'll hang out on the beach, this is great. Yeah. And they get there, and the beach is like trashed.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of confused.
It looks like Los Angeles.
So, I mean, it wasn't like trash in the sense where there's junk everywhere. It's more like it's just a lot of seaweed. No one's on the beach. It's not really groomed.
It just doesn't look like somewhere you would hang out.
Yeah, and it looked overcast. So it wasn't necessarily like destroyed. Not like My Hero Academia where they clean the beach.
Oh yeah.
And
that
one
comes out
was
beautiful.
That one was messy. But this one was. It was just like the ocean was freaking out and causing it to be a mess.
Yeah.
So they're upset, and they included a raptor scene, the bikini scene. How'd you guys feel about that?
We've talked about this, and like, I love Raptor's character, but I cannot bring myself to like her design.
Yeah,
I cannot. And I really do like her, but this scene was like, are you really trying to like sex appeal her?
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people out there that will disagree and be like, wow, she's hot. And for that, do you, boo. But like, I can't.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of them having to throw it. But it's classic anime, because they do that a lot with the beach scene. There's always like
There's always that one episode.
Yeah, that's true. There's almost every anime there's a beach episode.
It's the obligatory beach episode.
Yeah.
So.
But for me, I'm sorry.
Not into it.
That was so awkward. That was so weird. It's essentially a robot that we had to go ahead and sexualize.
Yeah.
And it was something that we shouldn't have done.
All robots matter.
Well, they do matter. They don't have to be sexualized. It's horribly weird. I don't like my robots objectified because they're robots. And it's weird. It's just weird. She has ponytail...
I don't like the shape of her ponytails. They look like boobs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the intentional design of that.
Well, it has to be.
It was even in this like little shot. It was like that was literally her top.
Yep. And the thing is that they're anchored down to those spots. I remember there was like a fight scene where she was like moving around, and I could see that it was like connected to her, not like actual ponytails where they're like moving around here and there. They were like stationed right there.
Ugh.
So. It was. I don't know if I like her robot shape completely. I think she's a cute character. I like how they like threw in like the little clock she has on her forehead. She does have them on her hair.
Yeah.
But there's some shapes on her that I don't like.
I guess.
I just don't like her design. She looks like she was ripped out of Splatoon.
Yeah, there you go.
It's true. I remember you mentioned that. And I'm like, I think they did.
That scene is so weird to me. It was literally nightmare porn. I don't. Congratulations, I just made a new phrase because that's how scary it was. Like, it was just slow motion. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They're here at the beach.
I'm sure an anime version of her would be much more appealing.
I agree.
But I don't.
Well, the anime version, she wouldn't be as bulky.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure
anime version's going to be hyper-sexualized. Like, you know, God, it's just weird any way it goes.
Continue, Kelly.
Yes.
Moving on to the episode, who I believe his name was Ganesh, but I'm not really sure how to pronounce anything. So I'm just going to call him Ganesh. Please comment below how to pronounce it correctly.
Yes, please.
So that we do know.
I don't even remember his name.
Yeah, see? So
So
good to me.
They're on the beach hanging out and they're having fun. They're having like a barbecue, which is like, this is fun, this is great. But he turns out he's like taking the fish from all the villagers. And we see a girl and she's hiding and she's like spying on him. And they catch her and they're like, you, villager, we know you're from the village. Like, get out here. And they want to capture her, but she slips away.
Yeah. Because anyone who sees him in this form has to die.
Yes. And we do see a cutscene of Stinger and Champ for like a moment.
It's nice to see them getting along outside of the team.
Yeah, they're getting along. They're actually, working together to find Scorpio. But I wanted more. It was short, and I was like, I want more. I hope there's more throughout the episode. Yeah, and we move back. I know. Well, that's coming up. We do move back to. I guess he was Governor Ganesh. We'll call him the governor. Governor. And we find out that he's basically, there's a savior, and the savior's like, I will save you from these enemies if you give me all of your fish. And they're like, yes, take the fish. Naga comes on, he's like, yes, I'm part of the village, like, which was amazing. I just love how he's like, hey guys, what's up?
Oh my god.
Don't mind me, I'm just hanging out with you guys.
Well, but he had that smile before he went down. Like, he was just like,
this
like, I believe in this. Yeah. I believe this. Like, it was interesting because, he's supposed to be without emotion.
That's what I mean. It's like, this is a very nice touch. It's like, maybe he's finally getting in touch with his emotions. Yeah. Like, maybe it's finally starting to happen.
Yeah. Because that was so cool at that moment to see the smile across his face. And it wasn't that weird smile that he practices where he's like, no, he was just like, hey. Like, you saw his confidence fall. And I belong here. Like, I think that was pretty cool to see that he has a sense of, like, even though he has no emotion, he still has that want or that need for a sense of belonging.
Yes.
And he felt that he belonged right there. That was pretty interesting. And then, next scene, he's changed his clothes, he's dressed like them.
And he's still there.
He's like literally dressed like, he's like, I'm part of the village now, guys. What's up?
And they were, without a problem. Okay.
No one questions it.
It was literally
Day 23. They still have not.
Yeah, right. It was like literally. It was like what's the name? That dude on Lost that just kind of showed up and he was like he's one of the others. Yeah. And he was just there and they were like, hey, wait a minute, let's get the manifest. It was just like that. I thought he was gonna start killing people for a second, and he was just like, I'm here, and they accepted it. They accepted it without a problem.
So the governor is kind of posing as some Loch Ness monster type creature. The villagers are falling for it, but Hummy is how you pronounce it, right? Hame finds out. She discovers it right away. She's like, wait a second, I've seen that shape before, and it's the hat of the governor. So she knows. Naga is foolish and believes the trick like right away. And then everyone else, Lucky, who else was on the beach?
Nessie, we'll call Nessie. Nessie, like, goes away, and then we have Spada following from the sea, and you have Raptor following from the sky.
Yes.
And I guess Spada suit, you can swim in it. You can breathe underwater.
Swordfish.
Apparently.
Swordfish. Yeah.
So
I'm glad.
The girl knows that this is the governor's Nessie person, and she tries to tell her village, and they're like, "Oh, stupid girl, go away." Please. And of course, the governor's like, "This girl knows too much," so he's like, "Sacrifice the girl."
Kill her.
It was so funny. It's kind of interesting. I think you pointed it out while we were watching. Like it's an island full of guys and one girl. It was so quick and easy for them to be like, yep, sacrifice her. Yeah. That was not a problem.
No, not a problem.
And I think that was the reason also why it was like a village of guys and one girl. So it was like, she's the outsider.
Which makes me wonder, have they had to sacrifice women before?
Probably.
I wonder if they did. And it was just like, it's funny. It's like, that's right. The woman is smarter. Yeah. They probably had a series of women that were like, hey, wait hey, wait a minute. What?
She's a witch. What do you mean?
Yeah, right. What do you mean? I'm the governor, not the SEMA. Sacrifice her.
No. And Naga, who's now a part of this village, is like, don't listen to these people. They're trying to take your Q globe. And they're like, what? Not our heirloom. Get rid of all of them. Oh, Naga.
Oh God! Now I realize he said too much too.
Yeah. Like, thanks, Naga. Thanks. You babbled too much. I'm pretty sure is what Hame said. And so Lucky, Hame, and the little girl go off into the woods, and Raptor's there too. And they basically promise her, like, we're gonna help you out. don't worry, we're the Kyurangers. We're gonna fix this.
We got this.
And Hame, it was a sweet moment. I like this moment. Hame tells the girl, like, oh, when I was younger, the Jark Matter was attacking our planet, and I wanted to say something, but I didn't really speak up. Like, no one really listened to me because I was a kid. And she's like trying to tell her, like, you can help this village. Like, I should have been able to. You can too. And so this helps the girl out, and they promise her, like, we're gonna save you from this fake savior, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Nessie.
And so once again, they're pretending to sacrifice the girl to, like, I guess get close to Nessie. I'm not really sure. And the girl's like, no, it's the governor. Everyone, it's fake. Don't listen to it.
And so, like, yeah, that wasn't the plan. You should. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And
what so Raptor and Spada, in his little swimsuit thingy, whatever, capture the governor, and he's like in like a scuba diver's outfit. Yeah. He got like his little fins and everything, which I thought that was nice.
It was funny.
Okay. He's like, what? And then another moment that I loved was during the fight scene, Hame used like a fake decoy.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I really love Hame's powers a lot. I love.
Did you see that? She like she did the Naruto thing where someone hit her and then she turned into like a straw doll. That was so funny.
It was so great. Wow. I love that. I love the decoy. I love her chameleon powers where she can go invisible pretty much.
Yeah.
And she was able to get close and fight the governor. So I thought this was great. The story made sense.
Yes.
You know, everything was happening.
Point A to B, it made sense. Yes.
The villagers rewarded them with the Q Globe. Progress is happening. Like, they're getting a few steps closer to defeating Jark Matter.
Yeah.
They have 2 out of the 3 things for the Argo ship.
Yes.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well.
And then at the very end, right before the episode ends, where we're like, wait a second, we didn't see anything else from Stinger and Champ. Dun dun dun! We see some more stuff.
Yeah, it happened. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. The Champ and Stinger are in a room. I'm not really sure how they found that room. Did it say?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but they found their way to the base where Scorpio is. Yeah. And they run in and they like run across the Scorpio's Digimon lookalike form. And
who are you? Where's Scorpio?
Do you know a man named Scorpio? Like, I like how calm that was.
Because, well, you know, he was doing, I think he did know, but he was like, all right, let's feed into this. Let's see how it works out. I think so. If not, well, no, he didn't know.
No,
he had the shock. Yeah. So no. Yeah, that was a kind of weird delivered line.
It was just kind of like, he walks into a room, into an enemy, like, base, and then the enemy confronts you, and instead of, like, freaking out, he's like, hey, do you know Scorpio? have you heard of him?
It is Stinger.
It was just, I was expecting more of a reaction out of Champ too, but it just didn't happen.
From Champ.
Yeah.
Nope. Champ was like, don't mind me guys, I'm just over here.
I'm just here.
Part of the wall, peoples. And
we get the big reveal.
That is his brother. That's Scorpio, and they like do their little like Scorpion Stinger fight.
Yeah, right.
And we get left on Stinger's face of just shock.
Well, because do you not remember my voice?
Yeah.
Yes, it is me.
Yeah. Shock on his face, just shock. And that's where we end. Overall, I thought this episode was really done. Yes. Like, we have the suspense at the end. We got progress with the more Q globes. We had, like, actual story that made sense. I love Naga just being a gremlin and whatever, lemur, just joining the group.
Whatever he was.
Whatever he was. So, overall, out of 5 Q globes, how would you rate this? I'll start with Darrel this time.
Oh, dang. Well, okay. It was fun. They did have a pretty okay fight sequence. I kind of like that. And last but not least, I love drama on Kyurangers. I really do. When it's like,
when it hits the fan, it really like
it hits the fan. It splatters. It's amazing. So I'm going for a 5.
5?
Yes.
The top. What are the top episodes?
Top episodes for me.
Darrel?
I'm giving it a 4. There was a little like. There was some stuff that happened, but the drama, again, when it hit, it really did hit. Okay. It was amusing to see, like, all this stuff happening, but there was so much, like, negligence in this episode where it's like, you're not part of our village.
Oh, shoot.
That was so great.
Or even the whole, like, raptor flying around and this guy following them. It's like, there's this pink thing following us and you're not gonna like realize that.
I forgot about both of those moments.
And then like, there were just little things. I was just like, this, if they acknowledged these little things, I would have been happier.
Yeah.
So, a 4. It was great though. It was
I'm gonna jump right in the middle and do a 4.5. I really did enjoy it a lot. I liked this, but like you said, there were some missing parts here and there, but it didn't really.
It didn't take away from the episode.
Yeah, it didn't disappoint me too much. I felt like maybe my expectations were a little bit lower after that last episode where like kind of not much happened. And then watching this, I was like, yeah, this episode's way better. We're actually getting somewhere.
But in comparison, it's better. Yes.
Yes. So for me, I'm doing 4.5 Q Globes. I really enjoyed it. And I like where the story's going. I mean,
next episode
next episode, I feel like we're going to actually get some progress now that Stinger has come face to face.
They confront each other and they're fighting and they're doing things and yeah.
So overall, I'm excited. I'm loving this season a lot. Doing a really good job.
Yes.
Let's jump into our comments.
All right.
Well, I guess I'll start with the first one from I Love Wolves 2013/Nightmare Keeper that says, cool.
Oh, I thought you were going to have a better delivery than that.
Right?
Cool!
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Do you want next or?
Yeah, I will. Derek Hervey, shout out to you. You are a great man. Great review, guys. Be prepared for further intriguing revelation-fueled episodes coming into the 20s of Kyuranger.
We are almost in the 20s of the Sentai, and 20s usually like
that's where
things start happening. Like things are happening, but it's gonna. Whew, it looks like it's gonna.
Hi, that's why I slowed down. I slowed down with what I was reading. She was kind of like, "Hey."
All right.
Get in on this?
Next comment, Abigail Parker. I always thought that Jark Matter is the name of a whole organization, and Don Armage is the leader. Also, I want to see Scorpio staying bad and Stinger finishing in an ultimate showdown fight. Yes. Awesome. I think that would be
I'm excited.
good.
I'm definitely excited for the Scorpio Stinger ultimate showdown. I think that's going to come up in the next episode.
I really hope, because I want to see more of Scorpio.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I want to see more of him, too. Because... you know, I want to see more of how he became bad, because we haven't seen much of that yet.
Yes.
Well,
it's still kind of like building up to it.
No, he showed up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want it
to Jark Matter, right? That was it.
Like, he shows up and, like, business just starts happening. Like, he's just... That episode that we were talking about, the perfect episode, it was so good. And just to, like, have him not show up for a couple episodes and then have this next episode be the final showdown, I'm not...
Yeah, no, I need one... full episode. I need a two-parter.
I need a couple episodes more with him, and then you can finish him off. Like, whatever. But I need more of him. Yeah.
That's true.
So that pretty much wraps it up for the comments. And this weekend is pretty much D23. So are you guys going to be attending D23?
If we can get it.
Yes. I don't know. I heard that they were being really hard on the press tickets. I myself did in fact buy a ticket for Sunday. So I'll be hanging out there on Sunday, which I'm excited for. But this will be my first year. I've never been.
I've never been either, and I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
So I hope I get to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Wait, what?
D23.
You guys have never.
No, you've been.
Oh my God.
No, I have not. No, I haven't.
Well.
And I want to go so bad. So I do. Oh man.
So I'm excited for that. It's going to be a great weekend. Stay tuned for new content that we have coming from that. I pretty much wraps up our episode.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
I want to discuss anything else, like plans, like Darrel being at a panel at Comic-Con.
Will this be out before the
Comic-Con?
The 20th?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be, if any of you guys are going to be at Comic-Con, I'm going to be on a panel at San Diego Comic-Con. Again, I'm blasting the name. July 22nd, I think 6 p.m. and room 4. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be speaking about voice acting and other stuff. I'm going to be there with a bunch of other developers, and then my voice acting friend Xanthi Huynh, who we had on the show before, who voices Haru Okumura in Persona 5. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. It's my first panel. Anyway.
Well, since we're on that note, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me on all social media Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Darrel J. Delphin. Always posting up on there. I'm going to post something in just a sec, actually. And I will see you guys on the social medias.
And Daniel, do you have anything else coming up? Anything new?
Well, unfortunately, Doctor Who just ended, so I mean 6 months, and I'll be back for just a Christmas one.
Which is why you're with us.
But exactly, it is why I am here. This is a second home, so I'm not gonna lie, I do love the show. So I try to do anything I can just to make sure I can see it, and then after that, watch it and talk about it.
Yeah.
I do have Twin Peaks. You can always watch our Twin Peaks after show, which is picking up momentum. The show is getting so good.
I need to watch that.
So good. And I may just infiltrate the next Ranger wrap-up. So, who knows?
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I may just be there, fourth chair. You know, they're telling me no earlier. They did before we.
And he'll just like show up behind us during the stream without telling anyone.
Hey guys. This is a great episode.
He like pops his head up like
right
here.
Right? Maybe, who knows? Who knows?
Daniel, what the? How did you?
But yeah, that's all I got coming up, I guess. And you can find me on social media. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Did you just hear that?
Oh my goodness.
See, she's so hurt that I'm not on more stuff. But you can find me on social media as Battlestar Galactica. That's my new name.
You heard that correctly.
And never not makes me laugh.
Right, exactly. That's the whole point. Battlestar Galactica, spelled exactly how you say it. But unfortunately not on Twitter because it was too long.
Twitter, what the hell's wrong with you?
Twitter, what's your handle on Twitter then?
The real J_.
Oh, boo.
I know, right? Thinking maybe I'll do like BSG Jerome or something. Maybe I'll change it to that. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows?
All right.
Or hashtag BSG.
You should.
I should, right?
That hashtag BS.
Yeah, that hashtag BSG.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's it.
Done. That's all we're switching it to.
All right, perfect.
And you can find me on Saturdays with the Ranger Wrap-Up and on Tuesdays with Achievement Unlocked where we talk about video games.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, and
really?
you can find me on all social media. That's right, all social media.
What?
At Craigie Cupcakes with a Z at the end.
Boom.
Yes, I make it easier for you guys. Super easy.
Whoa!
Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Henshin Hangout. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with everything trending in geek pop culture.
Woo!
Woo!